It's amazing, especially like watching people in the crowd singing and lipping the songs already. It's pretty incredible how quickly that happens now.
It's very nice, very validating. Thank you.
They're paying attention is what you're saying.
Yes, yes.
Look, I was thinking about, because I was watching a bunch of interviews with you, and when you watch other people's interviews, you kind of get in your head, you're like, should I ask him that? Should I? You guys have some amazing answers to some amazing questions, and I wanted to take a couple of those that I already saw. Like, you guys being in previous bands on the road, who are some of the most famous people that awed you that you met when you guys were touring or tour now? What are the special moments? What was that one moment where you're like, man, I'm in a band and I would have never got to meet that person?
Well, that's happened a lot with me over the years. I know it has for you too, but probably the most recent one, you weren't there, but I was with my wife at the premiere of Bohemian Rhapsody. She got invited, and I was her plus one, and it was very nice of her to invite me. But got to meet the cast of the movie, and got to meet Queen, and went in to introduce myself to Brian May, guitar player. Didn't know if you know that. No big deal. But yeah, I went to go shake his hand and say, hi, I'm Dallin, and he had his arms out for the bro hug. And he's like, I know who you are, mate. Come in here. And I'm like,
wow.
I was like, that shouldn't be real at all, but okay, thank you. But so yeah, that was a really cool experience.
Ryan, you?
I'd have to say Green Day. We were just talking about this.
Oh, yeah. There's a guitar hanging up in the room that's a Green Day.
Notice
Green
that,
Day guitar, signed by the guys.
I'd say Green. I met them like 9 years ago, something like that.
Ryan, you grew up like around that kind of music, right? You was like right when like the Green Days and then early 90s and stuff like that.
Nirvana, Smashing Pumpkins.
Biggest influences from those guys, from you. Who is it?
I honestly, I'd say Green Day, Rancid, pretty much anything that was on Epitaph Records in the late 90s.
That was my favorite label too. It's crazy, like Bad Religion, anything like anything
Effects.
that. No Effects, right?
I didn't really discover punk until I was like 23. So in the 90s, when he was listening to that really cool stuff, like I was listening to very like nerd rock music, like Ben Folds 5 and Weezer, Pinkerton. Was my favorite record of all time still. But much cooler than me.
Yeah. It's so funny that you said Epitaph because that touches me so much. In fact, did you ever, we're going to get off and have a little personal conversation. Did you ever, like, Epitaph used to be in this old house in Los Angeles. Mm-hmm. And it was like this really weird place. And you would walk in and everybody was punk rock. Everybody had a punk rock nickname. It was like one of the coolest places ever. And that's like reigns with me. I'm sorry. I went off a little bit.
Did you have a punk rock nickname?
I did not. Well, probably my last name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was probably
I
punk
suppose,
as it got.
Yeah, I suppose some people could make a gag out of that.
Yep.
If you're in junior high, I'm sure it's very funny.